Ryan Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And Minnesota calls time here. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
They split their games last season and both figure to be fighting for playoff spots this year.
Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Yeah, he draws so much attention from the defense. Murray recognizing the aggressive defender and going right after him.
And now that we're late into the season, Grant, what do you think teams are trying to accomplish?
Well, you know, B.A., for the playoff teams, it's all about getting the best seed and matchup possible. And, of course, for those lottery teams, just continuing to develop and build winning habits.
On the wing, Murray. To the middle. Here's Johnson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Terrific court awareness there. Murray recognizes the open man and wastes no time getting him the ball.
Gobert, that's good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Hunter on the wing. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. He gets it in there.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Now here's Edwards. 4-point game. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation, but over and back.
And that's his second turnover already this quarter. He really needs to tighten it up.
Pass to Capella. Here's Young. Hunter with the ball. Lots of room. Another one falls for Atlanta.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
McDaniels can't hit.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Right wing. Here's Johnson. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Outstanding anticipation from Cat right there. He sends that thing back to another zip code.
Here's Hunter. That one off the back iron and out.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
And this guy is exceptional from the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
Outside Murray. The three ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
In terms of volume and accuracy, Murray has shown a lot of growth with his three-point shot since entering the league.
Goes back up. Out to the right wing. Here's Gobert. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Capella can't get it to go. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to McDaniels. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Murray. The shot by Johnson, no good. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I mean, he's lost the ball 3 times already. Where's his focus?
1:19 left in the first quarter. To the right side. Young looking for an opening. Pass to Capella. Over Reed. They kick it out to Murray. Just 4 to shoot. 13 feet out. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Ah, nice shot by Morris.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Minnesota with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Reed. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. There's 25 seconds left in the opening quarter. To the inside. The kick to Hunter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. 8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Rejected by Okongwu. Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
He did, B.A.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Hawks on top, leading by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. If we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yeah, great point. All right, Allie, thank you. And that one misses. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Pass to Young. Launches it. They get it again. The kick to Hunter. Off the mark there with a 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that openly.
Shot's good by Towns.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Young with it. Up and over Conley. And that one's long.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A., just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
And he makes it. Okongwu's got his first points in this one.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
And it's foul power finish.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doris.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
So both teams making some change. Here. The Hawks leading. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Edwards with it, and it's Young picking him up. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Okongwu. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Atlanta.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
And stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Up and in on the layup.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Outside Bogdanovic. Over Edwards. Atlanta again missing. And Towns has got the ball here for the T-Wolves. They trail by 3. The shot by Conley, no good.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Okongwu with the bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Edwards for 3. Rebound Atlanta.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Inside. Reed. Towns, right side. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now Morris. Defended by Murray. Morris can't hit.
He's always quick to pop out and defend the 3.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
Here's Murray. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one's on Monte Morris.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he drops the first.
And DeJounte Murray is truly the complete package. He does a little of this and a little of that. Anything you need out there, he can make it happen. I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Reed. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been...
Your Timberwolves. 22.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Atlanta with the ball, leading by 5. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Pass to McDaniels. Rebounded by Johnson. Stolen by Conley. Here's Towns. And there's the drive. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
First team foul. Hawk substitution.
Right side Murray. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. The kick out to Johnson. And Gobert with a block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Now here's Murray. 10 points for him. From deep, Johnson drills it from deep. Johnson's got 6.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
From deep, Conley.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
The kick out to Johnson. The shot from the low post is good. Now it's a 7-point Atlanta lead. Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. Atlanta with a rebound.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
And Minnesota has possession.